The first response, again by coin flip, goes to Alan. And here it is. Over the course of the next hour, we will wade into the specific topics and questions our neighbors have told us they want answered by you to help determine for whom to vote. At this point, before we start in on our neighborhood priorities, we want to hear from you, as one of you will be joining the board shortly. Do you believe that the Arlington County Board is currently on the right track or the wrong track? And please provide examples to support your position.
Sure. Anyway, you want us to, is it easier for you all if we stand while we have our response? Okay, all right. So I'll say that I think that I'm not Pollyannish about our community. I think there are things that we can and should continue to move forward on and improving on. But I'm also not Chicken Little, so I don't think the sky is falling either. And we've got a community that's got the lowest unemployment in the state. We've had stable home prices that have weathered the greatest recession we've had in decades. And we've got great schools. So I think there's a lot that's going right about Arlington. And a lot of that has to do with investments that we've made as a community over decades, whether it's in Metro, whether it's in continuing to have great schools. I went to Drew Elementary School as a child and have benefited from Arlington's schools, and my own kids are at Tuckahoe today doing the same. So I think in some areas where I think we can do better, like I mentioned at the outset, around innovation in government. I work in my day job for IBM and have focused around how can we do a better job delivering services in government for lower costs. So to give you an example, walks around with a cell phone. It's got a GPS device in it. We ought to be using that same technology on our snowplows so that you can see, as residents, which streets have been plowed and that the drivers can see which streets haven't been plowed, so we can do a better job clearing our streets, getting us back up at normal, and for me personally, getting our kids back to school with fewer days off. So I think that's an example of the type of innovation we can think about in local government to deliver better services at lower cost.